Hi everyone, I'm going to show you my glute and hamstring workout. Started on the treadmill for about 10 minutes to warm up, and I always do this, and then I always stretch by doing some mobility, but I didn't film that. And then I went into hip thrusts using the barbell. I used a short barbell because I prefer that one than the long one. Honestly, it's such a great exercise to build the glutes. Did 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. For each set, it depended on how my energy levels were feeling. Obviously, the heavier I went, the less reps I could do, so I just tried to do pause reps. Second exercise is RDLs. I normally do this with dumbbells, and I don't really like going downstairs because sometimes I get that gym intimidation. I suppose I'm still trying to work on that. I've been going to the gym for years, but I still feel it, and I don't really like doing a lot of glute exercises downstairs. So the maximum upstairs in this gym, they have 20 kg. So I thought I'm going to try it with the barbell. I did try to work on my form. I think I could have leaned back a bit more, like I was sitting against the wall. I've done 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, mainly 8 reps because I wanted to go as slow as possible and work on the form. The next exercise I did was lying hamstring curls. The machine at the front was incredibly rusty, so I couldn't move the pad, the front of the pad, for it to be elevated a bit more, so I just had to work with what I got. I did 4 sets of 10 reps and I was trying to squeeze at the top. When I tell you I was tired at this point, I was tired. My form was slacking, mate. But we're doing sumo squats, I think they're called. I think I did like 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. This is my last set, so my form is looking atrocious. Apologies in advance for the camera angle, it's awful. My last set anyways. I didn't want to have to film another one and put the camera in the middle of the gym floor. I did step back lunges. So happy I'd done them. I could really feel it. I was trying to lean forward, so it was more glute targeted, and I did 4 sets of 10 reps per leg, and the higher of the weight I went down to 8 reps. Right, we're not done with our hamstrings yet. I did seated hamstring curls, and this machine, the pad, I've got to the point now where my legs are a bit too big to go into one pin, but a bit too small to go in the other, so I have to push the machine down. I did 3 sets of 10 reps and I made sure to push the weight on the last set. Final exercise is the glute abductors, adductors, I always forget the name of these. I basically use this machine as a burnout. I don't really try to go as heavy as possible on these ones. So I did 100 reps and I just did that in 25 rep intervals. But I did play around with the weight and obviously move it up and down and just try to squeeze. And my legs were fried after this. My range of motion could have been a bit better, but I was so fatigued. But nonetheless, I got a good pump. And after that, I basically finished up with 40 or 45 minutes on the treadmill. I bought a few things to make chickpea style sort of curry, but first I'm going to feed my children because they are starving. And look, I know it's coming. Oh no, I always do this. Like, they're supposed to get fed at like 6 p.m. It's now 7, so it's an hour late, and they're very upset with me. Also, how cute is this rabbit tin? Right, I'm gonna do a live feeding. Come on in, supper time. Gonna feed Binky first. Ooh. Feed Sonic. I need to clean out his thing later on because he's a very messy bunny. I bought mutton, some mushrooms. We needed some more seasoning, so I got some ground coriander, some fresh ginger, a couple of soy milks. I'll put that in the curry instead of coconut milk, just so I can make it a little bit more, I don't count calories, but maybe like macro friendly, if you will. This is like the main, the main ingredients. Obviously I'll be putting a glug of soy milk in there. I have prepped fake chicken. I say prep it, it already comes in a bloody bag. But I've cut up about 3 onions, like medium onions, ready to cook. Oh, there's a bit of skin in there. Ew. So this is the chicken, well, fake chicken, Tesco's. 300 grams in the whole thing, and per 100 grams is about 230 calories, 24 grams of protein, so that's, what, 72-ish grams of protein for the whole bag. And that's not the only protein source that's going in this. This is 2 cups like this, like actual cup measurements, of dried chickpeas, and I just soaked them overnight in just cold water. Morning, like, they plump up and there's barely any liquid left. What you do is you drain the liquid, rinse them, and then put them in a fresh saucepan or a saucepan, and then you boil them. I think I boiled mine for an hour and a half because I had it on really low because I was doing things, and I feel like if you put it on too high then it will just boil over, so, and you just keep skimming the scum, as they call it, off. So yeah, I'll be putting lots of chickpeas in it as well. I'm going to prep it now and then show you what it looks like. My late lunch is some burgers, just Plant Chef, Tesco's, and there is per burger 13 grams of protein, so 26 grams altogether. And to pair that with, I've just got some frozen veg and some peas. I'm gonna add some sweet chili sauce. This isn't like sugar-free or anything. And then I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning. So this is like some Eastern European seasoning. I don't know what it's called. It's just, I got it from Asda. It's like very salty, and it's got dried vegetables in it, and it's really lovely. I'm just put a bit of smoked paprika in it, just a little bit. Some pepper. It's nothing. It's nothing interesting. It's literally just vegetable. Plop it on top. So that is my quick lunch at 7 o'clock in the PM. So, oops. I'm gonna show you the inside of the burger. I think it's made of pea protein. So lovely. Processed vegetarian food. Oh well, it's a vegan burger, so that's nice. Mm. Right, we've got the mushrooms prepped, chopped tomatoes, some cauliflower, some peas, and about 400 grams of chickpeas. And I blended the garlic and a nub of ginger together with just some water. It looks a bit gross. Here's our seasoning mix. I have added spices here, so I'm probably going to do like a tablespoon of each, probably not the salt, but because I just really like it flavoursome, and then some lemongrass to add in at the end whilst it's bubbling on a simmer. I also added in to this pot here some hot liquid seasoning, just about a teaspoon, just to deglaze the pan, kind of. I'm going to let this cook for about 5-ish minutes, and then I'm going to add the seasonings and let that cook through before I add any liquid. The last two ingredients I'm going to add in is 750 milliliters of soy milk. It's nice. Last ingredient I'm going to add is just a couple of these lemongrass sprays. We've had these for a little while, so I don't know if it's got any flavour to it still, but I'm just going to quickly crush them first. I say to crush them first to release the oils, so just a couple in there. I will let it simmer for about 15 minutes on a very low heat, and then I'm going to try it and see if I need to add any more seasonings to it. Ambiance. Something sweet, so I've got 200 grams of yogurt with some frozen strawberries, mixed in some options hot chocolate, hazelnut praline flavour, so I just added like, I don't know, 5 grams of that. It's really tasty. What are you doing? I'll probably eat this and then do a few chores. Of a bunny, and I started doing it, and the instructions were so confusing because it's not like a normal Lego where it tells you piece by piece. You have to kind of like gather all of the pieces and then just like lay them flat and then lay them on top. But the problem is that some of the pieces go at like a weird angle, so they don't stay upright, so it's very confusing. I'm going to do a little bit of that, I think. Well, I'm going to get ready and go to bed. But I'm going to give my rabbits some love first and see if Pinky wants to play with her hat. Okay. Hey, she wants to play. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much for finding me somewhat entertaining. Oh! Just being party with the rabbit. I can't concentrate. I hope this video has been somewhat interesting. It's just like a random day in my life, I suppose. Oh god, what? If there's any suggestions on what you would like to see as like a new kind of person trying to do content creating, I suppose, then please let me know. Right. Thank you for watching, and jump scare. Da, 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 da. Bye.